before you even start building, make sure you understand what the problem is.
Because we do have like unrealistic goals at that point in time. When you're so idealistic, you're like, oh yeah, so I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna have 50 trucks.
One of the key lessons I learned is don't do it alone, because the trick is be the dumbest guy in the room.
Founding a company is hard, and every entrepreneur needs guidance as well as the belief that it's actually possible to succeed. But what if there is no one relatable for you to look up to, and no advice tailored for your circumstances? Real, honest, and relatable content is crucial for the success of young entrepreneurs. My name is Antonia Lorenz. I'm a student and entrepreneur from Germany, and I'm your host on this show. Not even a year ago, I visited Africa for the first time in my life. I immediately saw huge potential, and I knew I wanted to take part in that. I moved to Africa for a while, more accurately to Uganda. Now, I'm thrilled to find out how to build a business in Africa myself. That's why I decided to talk to the most inspiring and experienced African entrepreneurs that I can find, and to share it with you. Welcome to the Foundality Africa Podcast. Here's what to expect.
So I had the grant money, and then that was done, and that was done.
Okay. All right. Real stories from real entrepreneurs on how they got to where they are now.
I kept hitting this brick wall, and in time I started asking anyone to work for free. And that was quite a hard process. I did eventually get a great internship. The CEO of that company was fantastic. He caught me on a day that I wasn't at my best.
Next to their stories, we make sure that from each entrepreneur, you will hear hands-on advice about a topic that they're especially good at.
For every task that I've written up, I make sure that I have documentation for it. So for instance, if it's research potential investors for Spotify, and I'll create an Excel sheet that will help me track that information down.
And lastly, you will hear their visions, ideas, and their advice for the future of Africa.
It's a bold statement, but I would say it. It's an issue of us not wanting harder what it is that we want our leaders to create.
Some of these countries need literally one person to sort of just scream and shout and say, guys, it is time.
This podcast is for everyone who wants to get inspired to build a successful startup in Africa. And for everyone who wants to understand how to actually do it. Episodes of the first season will be uploaded on Mondays every week, starting from next week. You can get in touch with us on foundality.com. Again, foundality.com. Thank you for listening. My name is Antonia Lorenz, and I will talk to you soon.